There was a time when I avoided speaking English, not because I didn't know the words, not because I didn't study, but because I was shy. Every time someone looked at me and waited for me to speak, my heart would race, my mind would go blank, and even simple sentences felt difficult. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know something. You're not bad at English. You're just stuck between fear and fluency. And today, I'm going to share the exact formula that helped me move from shy to confident, not overnight, not magically, but consistently. The hidden problem behind shyness. Let's talk about something important. Shyness is not about language, it's about exposure. When you're shy in English, it's usually because you're afraid of making mistakes, you're afraid of being judged, you're afraid of sounding different, and your brain interprets that as danger, so it protects you by staying quiet. The problem is, silence feels safe, but silence blocks growth. And the more you stay quiet, the stronger that fear becomes. That was me. I waited to feel ready, I waited to feel confident, but confidence never came first. Action did. The first shift. Stop waiting to feel ready. Here's the first part of my formula. Speak before you feel ready. That sounds uncomfortable? It is. But confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you build. The first time I forced myself to speak up, my voice shook. The second time, it shook less. The 10th time, it felt normal. Repetition reduces fear, not perfection. If you wait to feel confident before speaking, you'll stay silent. If you speak while nervous, confidence slowly grows. The second shift, lower the pressure. I used to think I had to speak perfectly. Full sentences, advanced vocabulary, perfect pronunciation. That pressure made everything worse, so I changed something simple. I gave myself permission to speak in short sentences. Instead of, I was considering whether I should, I said I was thinking about it. Short, simple, clear. Confidence grows when your sentences feel manageable. Complexity increases fear. Clarity reduces it. The third shift, build evidence. Confidence is built from proof, not motivation. Every time you speak and survive, your brain collects evidence. I spoke. Nothing bad happened. I'm okay. That evidence builds belief, and belief builds confidence. So I created small daily speaking challenges. Order coffee in English. Ask one question. Start one small conversation. Tiny wins, but repeated daily. And those tiny wins changed everything. The formula overview. So here's the beginning of the formula. Speak before you feel ready. Keep sentences simple. Create daily small wins. But this is only the first half, because becoming confident is not just about speaking more. So we talked about the first 3 shifts. Speak before you feel ready. Keep sentences simple. Create small daily wins. Now let's go deeper, because confidence is not just built through action. It's protected through mindset. And if your mindset is working against you, your progress slows down. The fourth shift. Change your self-talk. When I was shy, my inner voice sounded like this. You're going to mess up. They're going to notice your accent. Just stay quiet. That voice felt real, but it wasn't truth. It was fear, and fear sounds convincing, so I replaced it intentionally. Before speaking, I started telling myself, clarity is more important than perfection. Most people are not judging me. I'm improving every time I speak. At first, it felt fake, but repetition rewires belief. Your brain listens to what you repeat. If you repeat doubt, you strengthen fear. If you repeat possibility, you strengthen confidence. The fifth shift, learn to recover smoothly. One of the biggest fears shy speakers have is, what if I make a mistake? So let's remove that fear, because mistakes will happen. The difference between shy and confident speakers is not fewer mistakes, it's faster recovery. For example, if you say something wrong, just correct it naturally. I go to the store yesterday. Sorry, I went to the store yesterday. That's it. No panic, no apology speech, no embarrassment. Correction is normal. Even native speakers correct themselves. When you learn to recover smoothly, mistakes lose their power. And when mistakes lose power, fear shrinks. The sixth shift: control your speed. When shy speakers talk, they often rush because they want to finish quickly. But rushing creates more mistakes, and more mistakes create more fear. So I trained something simple. I slowed down. Not dramatically, just slightly. Clear speech feels confident. Controlled pauses feel confident. If you slow down your breathing, your voice becomes steadier. If your voice is steady, your brain feels calmer. And when your brain feels calm, words come easier. Confidence is physical as much as mental. The seventh shift: train under light pressure. Practicing alone is good, but real confidence grows under mild pressure. So I started recording myself, then listening back, then joining short conversations, then asking questions in small groups. Each step increased exposure. Not extreme pressure, just gradual. That gradual exposure trained my nervous system, and eventually, speaking stopped feeling dangerous. It felt normal. The 30-day confidence plan. Now let's make this practical. If you want to go from shy to confident, follow this for 30 days. Daily. 5 minutes speaking alone out loud. 2 minutes recording yourself. 1 small real-life interaction. It can be simple. Ask someone how their day is going. Order something confidently. Share one opinion. That's it. Not complicated, but consistent. Confidence grows from repetition, not intensity. The identity upgrade. Here's something powerful. Stop calling yourself shy. Start calling yourself improving. Identity shapes behavior. If you say, "I'm shy," your brain protects that identity. If you say, "I'm becoming more confident," your brain supports that growth. Confidence is not a personality type. It's a skill built through exposure, and exposure changes identity. The turning point moment. There will be a moment. You speak. You don't overthink. You don't freeze. You just respond. That moment feels small, but it changes everything, because now you have proof, and proof builds belief. Belief builds confidence, and confidence builds fluency. Final message. You don't need to become loud. You don't need to change your personality. You just need to take consistent, small risks. Shy people can become strong speakers, not by eliminating fear, but by acting despite it. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to speak while your heart is beating fast. And if you follow this formula step by step daily, your confidence will grow, not suddenly, but steadily. I was considering whether I said, I was thinking about it. Short, simple, clear. Confidence grows when your sentences feel manageable. Complexity increases fear. Clarity reduces it. The third shift: build evidence. Confidence is built from proof, not motivation. Every time you speak and survive, your brain collects evidence. I spoke. Nothing bad happened. I'm okay. That evidence builds belief, and belief builds confidence. So I created small daily speaking challenges. Order coffee in English. Ask one question. Start one small conversation. Tiny wins, but repeated daily. And those tiny wins changed everything. The formula overview. So here's the beginning of the formula. Speak before you feel ready. Keep sentences simple. Create daily small wins. But this is only the first half, because becoming confident is not just about speaking more. If you see yourself in this story, that's a good sign. It means you care. And caring combined with action creates transformation. On English Talk Every Day, we don't just improve vocabulary, we build courage. If you're ready to move from shy to confident, start today. One sentence, one interaction, one small brave moment. I'm Elena, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep speaking, even when it feels uncomfortable. That's where your confidence is waiting.